Sweden hasn't seen political crisis like this in decades. Prime Minister Stefan Löfven, in power for only 2 months, has called a snap election after his minority government lost a key budget vote.
The government will, on December the 29th, decide to give notice of a snap election, because it's important to say that it's not like before. This is something new, and the voters have to be allowed to take a stand. The election will be held on March 22nd next year.
Svaret är ja.
But the parliament vote was less about the economy, more about immigration. The balance of power in Swedish politics is now held by the far-right anti-immigration Swedish Democrats, who've threatened to bring down any government that doesn't share their views. On Wednesday, the Swedish Democrats followed through on their threat, voting with the centre-right opposition against the government. This is a country that holds immigration up as a national ideal, that accepts more immigrants per capita than any other in the EU, that has offered permanent residence to Syrians fleeing the war in their country. And it's also a country now whose politics are held hostage by a far-right party that wants immigration cut by 90%. And immigration will feature highly in the coming election.
Of course it will be. There will also be the fear that the Swedish Democrats will gain more votes than the 13% they had in the elections in September. Will they have 19? Will they have 20%? Will we have a situation where a French situation with a Swedish Democratic Party that is like the Front National?
And with that, the end of a dramatic day in Swedish politics. As the Prime Minister himself said, this will redefine the political landscape. JONAH, Al Jazeera, Stockholm.